All right, man. I'm ready whenever you are. You can count it down when you're ready. Yeah, go ahead. That's because he's on Wi-Fi. When you're on Wi-Fi, you can't broadcast.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dublin Shamrocks. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, Zoo.
Here's Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They run. Devontae Freeman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 34 yards there and a 1st down. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 Lobo. Here we go.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He don't get off until
Mixon with a first down carry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Nah, he said he'd get off.
I call that play a success.
He get off
a nice
by the time I'm
run.
leaving out.
Sets up a very manageable second down.
We
A
can
very
play
solid
tonight.
gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. The toss play to Mixon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I'm saying,
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. You get strong.
I ain't gonna get home till like 10:30 tonight.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
All right.
Gonna throw right side here, complete.
If y'all,
it's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Yeah, if y'all could,
nice
if y'all
job
could
keeping that opening drive alive in their plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup
nah,
for them.
Fuck that. I got a scheduled game. I be hating that old rushing shit y'all do anyway. Let me play my goddamn game. Shit, I'm in the league. Let me play. I barely get to play this shit. Niggas be missing games anyway.
Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot.
I already hate that short weak shit.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is
it's fun.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Curley going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly.
Y'all see Odell Beckham passing out money to them players last night?
Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those
yep,
kind of
and he was telling LSU players money after the game last night. He's in deep shit.
Who?
No, they're college, man. They're not allowed to accept money. Exactly, that's what I said. I posted the video on Facebook this morning. I said, this motherfucker, dude, 600 bucks on the football field after the game was over to each player.
Who did this?
Odell Beckham.
Here's 1st and 10.
Damn.
Now Ryan. Got his man, that's the
I don't know. I saw the I saw the video, man. I was like, I cannot believe you can't be that stupid. You played college ball. You know you can't accept anything.
They'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45.
They probably will.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Pro Bowl wideout, Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Right.
Now Ito Smith. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year.
Yeah, but as a player, though, in college, you have to know to say no, too. Because you know you can't accept it. So it goes both ways. I blame Odell. No questions about that. You got it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Right.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Exactly. And with the news cameras, the news cameras.
Last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive. He can't get away, and he's taken down.
Yeah,
McKinley able to record his.
Hold on, I posted it in the group me.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
A draw play for Mixon. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Curley, and the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Curley.
Oh my God, really?
Intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Past the 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Try to punch it in with Smith, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ito Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Joe Mixon. And some room to work. 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his third touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, listen,
Except better.
Talk about it usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
All McDonald's
we said, hey,
meat
you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done.
Look, my mama's been working at McDonald's. My mama's been working.
He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much.
My mama's been working at McDonald's for, let me see, at least damn near 45, 50 years. And I'm telling you, I know I grew up on this shit because nigga, sometimes nigga, that's all we had to eat because nigga, she couldn't really feed us like that, so she'd bring food home. Nigga, that shit don't even taste nothing like that shit used to be when I was young. They doing something to that food.
Had the interception earlier.
Nigga, that shit, nigga, if I was to eat that shit, nigga, do something to my stomach and let me know that shit ain't normal. Yeah, back in the day, that shit was regular. They thought, nigga, when it... Nigga, the same time around, they start fucking with the food, like...
Third and long, it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got him in.
Come on, man. That's bullshit.
32 on the play.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into third and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already
they
warming up
part
on
of
the
that Make America Sick shit, nigga.
So
that same shit they put in our food, that GMO shit. They part of it.
They catching everything, every goddamn fucking pass, man. Get the fuck out of here.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Looking for the end zone.
What?
It's caught. Touchdown.
I don't give a fuck. That should have been intercepted, bro.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the
damn bullshit, man.
That's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Man, nigga, you could...
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Man, you could keep it...
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation.
Look, you can put that shit out for a year, nigga, and that shit ain't gonna mold or nothing. It's just gonna stay up patty. It's gonna stay black. It ain't gonna mold.
Okay. You just stood there and watched the ball?
Where you're trying to go, then the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's Mixon on the counter.
Oh my God, make a block.
One of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Back to throw. Curley. He's got his man, Boyd. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot and they connected there and picked up a first down.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They'll run here with John Kelly. Room here to run. Touchdown. John Kelly, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Powers through. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before break. Curley, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover.
Yeah, what's wrong with that nigga's face, man? I be seeing this shit, man.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Man, I wonder if that's why he got that old chick. He got that young chick on the show, but they ain't having sex, though.
53 yards. And at this stage,
he got,
down in the
got
second
some
half,
young chick on that show, but they don't be having sex, though.
Playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Joint.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one
Nah,
goes
it
for 3 yards.
It was just on the other day, and I don't really watch it either, but nigga was bored, and I was flipping through the channel. I said, hey, I'm finna fall
And he'll
asleep
fight
watching
his
this
way
shit.
down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ready, ready! 60 or
Shoot the ball.
To throw on 3rd down. Curley.
Oh my God, it's interference.
Read it well, and it's picked. And he's
Whatever.
stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Madden helps everybody, I
Certainly
swear.
not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned.
Giving him everything, man. Receivers don't drop passes. Interferes with my guys, and they don't get called. You know for a fact that was interference, homie. You saw my guy got stopped, and then all of a sudden he ran all the way past the ball. Okay. I know I'm right.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now Ryan down around the goal line. Jones has it.
Another one should have been intercepted.
Yeah.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
I don't know why she said it. I know he was like, yeah, man, I've been with her so long, and we ain't even been doing nothing yet, man. It's a long time.
Cheesy ass plays anyway.
Don't want to go and get
Their
nothing.
lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done.
What's
it's
up?
confidence as well. And confidence has taken over
Black
this
Dom.
game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Mixon with it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs quarterbacks often do. So those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run here with Mixon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Another one.
Off play action. Curley. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception.
Oh, come on. That guy's not getting through there like that.
Not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He gets this one to Boyd. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Looking to throw. Curley flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw. Curley. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, my God. My guy knocked it out of my hand.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Ryan to throw.
Makes no sense why my guy does that.
And he gets
none.
All the way down to the 30-yard line. That is his 951st NFL reception, so 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the middle and making big-time catches.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Ready, blue 80. Blue 80. 54. Light 54. Get up.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. They run with it. It's Kelly. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Ryan goes off, and on is Giorgio Tavecchio for the Falcon field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt.
Why did he hit
this one through? They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, it's Smith. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Ryan. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Nobody guarded him.
Connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I got you.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
3 guys ran past that guy. Sure.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. From the gun, Curley. And that'll be incomplete.
Right, his hands, he drops
They
it.
took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside.
It got his man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd, 78 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run it here with Smith. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
65 guys start making some blocks. I'm cutting his ass.
Once again, they run with Mixon.
Like he's always running down the field, not blocking a fucking person.
At the line of scrimmage.
Did it again there.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
I made my cut too late.
As they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On 1st and 10, Curley.
Ain't nobody open.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Curley. And he will find his man on the outside. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Curley. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He's got a good arm. He's just not accurate.
7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Curley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Back to throw. Curley. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And now they'll face the prospect of a long, albeit happy flight across the Atlantic. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.